Face fails. Painful memories stream. He presses his hands on his deaf ears. His lips do part in a soundless scream. His face, it mirrors his darkest fears. The sight of the fibrous twisted snakes make him tremble, uncontrollably shake. He grabs Billow by the hand, and they run away from their homes towards the square, where at times they were happier and fair. The children would gather and laugh and play in the cooling shade of the Banyan's natural arcade. Turns to the tree, his shoulders heave. He looks like he's jumping up and down. Each fiber of his body seems to grieve. On his face, you can see a puzzled frown. His head explodes, he goes back in time. The dance of death begins in grotesque mime. He drags to the tree a most heavy load, stops at every step to prod it and goad. When it tries to fight him and to resist, he pounds on it with his feet and fist. He stretches his hand for an imagined rope and fashions from it a hangman's noose. Peers at it closely, checks if it's loose. Calls mates imaginary to help him cope with his struggling father as he slips the noose around his neck and trips. Kultar becomes his own father then. His eyes roll around, legs do twitch. His agony, my friends, beyond our ken. Lifeless body falls into the ditch, eyes bulge, and tongue protrudes. Legs leaden as if from granite hew, and thus does the little boy reprise his father's violent, tragic demise.
She's never been so afraid in her life. She's too young and innocent to comprehend as they come at her, waving stick and knife. She thinks they'll kill her. This is the end. These are not men, but lust-crazed beasts. Tonight, she's one of their carnal feasts. There are depths to which they are yet to sink. They circle around like beasts of prey. Her beautiful face is pallid, ashen gray. All she can see is a huge circle of hands, fingers that flex and squirm in lecherous glee. Big hands, small hands, dark hands, pale hands, on all of them spots of blood she can see. She begins to tremble, frightfully shake, as a firm hold on her body the hands take. Her body is lifted up in the air and carried to the next room. Oh, desperate day of pain and doom! She struggles, kicks, weeps, tears at her hair. They toss her roughly on a rickety bed. A resounding blow she feels on her head. The hands get to work, do their cruel deed. Her innocent body shrinks in utter disgust. The maddened hands pick up their terrible speed to maul the object of their bestial lust. Without a hitch, they tear into shreds each and every stitch. She feels a most violent, searing pain, and again and again and again and again, by ravenous mouths the hands are joined. They bite and spit out her flesh and blood, young innocent body now raw and bubbling, violated, wasted, her honor purloined.
In the midst of the mob, Bilou sees a face, familiar from another time and place. For a friendly hand, the child does grope. On her face appears a dim ray of hope. Uncle, you're my father's friend. Please save him, for he will die for sure. You know him well. You shared trouble. You shared food and more. How can you cast him off? Let his life end. For her trouble, she gets a slap in the face. Sends her to the ground in a powerful daze. Her father lies in the dust, supine. They sent on him with blows and kicks. His friend shouts the loudest, "Kill the swine!" As they beat him once more with sticks, with the sobbing Bilou crawls through the band and gently takes her father's bloody hand. Looks around and sees a scene from hell. But wait, what is that horrible smell? Her father's clothes are suddenly wet. Stream of liquid pouring from a can. A deluge of gasoline covers the man. The terrified child, her papa's little girl, her sobs turn screams, pitched even higher as they light a match and set Papa on fire.
Help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this window into 1,000 lights of sun, into 1,000 whirling dreams of sun. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.